Community Education Commission, and if you could introduce yourself and your colleagues and then make your budget presentation, we would appreciate it.
Good afternoon. I'm Lavette Curry, Executive Director for Community Education, and I'm joined by our Chair, Reverend Sonny Dixon, as well as our staff, Philip Steckline, and our newest addition, who began as an AmeriCorps Vista volunteer that we got through the office, and now she's a part of our staff, Lauren Zimmerman. And Kia Jarman, who's been working with us in getting the word out and PR about community education. I want to thank everybody for their support. The finance department, as always, is very supportive of us and our commission and the staff, and we have been working really hard to bring about a new day for community education and get this resource out to the community. Community education is a place where community members can come and learn a variety of skills for professional and personal growth. We currently have the one location at the Cone School in West Nashville through our partnership with Metro Nashville Public Schools. Over the past 2 years, the department has spent a tremendous amount of energy to rebrand and market the department, to build a more efficient program and reach more of the Nashville community. Now we are beginning to see some of the results of that labor. This fiscal year, we increased our student enrollment by almost 90%. We went from under 1,000 students last fiscal year to over 1,600 students this fiscal year, all in just one location. Due to the increased student enrollment, our revenues have also increased. We were well over our projected revenues this year by collecting over $50,000 in student fees, again at that one location. The student fees are primarily used to pay the instructor costs and class materials, as well as some of the advertising and printing costs for the department. We're really pleased at this success and what we've been able to accomplish, and we are working towards even greater participation in the Nashville community. Because we are really focused on data, we follow and keep track of the standard metrics around class fees and student enrollment and instructors and attendance satisfaction surveys. But this year specifically, we worked with the planning department to create maps for us around our student enrollment as well as our mailing list to see not only where our students are coming from, but students who are interested in our program, where do they live in the Nashville community and how we can better serve them. The data shows that our students represent 33 of the 35 council districts in Nashville. So students from all over Nashville are coming to our program. Additionally, the mailing list shows that 14% of our mailing list comes from the Antioch, Cane Ridge, Southeast area, and 11% comes from East Nashville residents. So 25% of people who actively show an interest in our program by either going to our website or Facebook page and signing up to be on our mailing list live in 2 specific areas in the city outside of our current location of West Nashville. This data shows that there's a large market for our program in these areas, and now that our model is more efficient, we're lean, it can be duplicated in other areas of the city where there's a community interest that's being shown by the data. So in order to reach more of the Nashville community and provide more Nashvillians with the opportunity to access adult education, we are strengthening our partnership with Metro Nashville Public Schools through their Community Achieves program. Nashville Community Education, we have been a partner with MNPS since the beginning of the program under the name of Community Education Alliance in the late 70s. Now we're growing this program and working with Tony Majors and the Office of Community Achieves. We would be a part of the social service component of this model, where we would be able to offer a coordinated effort, a network of support for family and community members through the fixed site Family Resource Center and the school-based Family Resource Center. And in these sites, there would be a full-time Metro Nashville Public Schools family involvement specialist that would coordinate all of the services, the network of support for this program. And we would also have a part-time coordinator who would only be there during our programming efforts to offer workforce development classes, soft skill business classes, as well as cultural classes for the community. And this would be a manageable growth for the department, particularly in areas where we know there's a demonstrated need through the data and interest that people are showing, which is what we're asking for as part of this year's budget in terms of support to be able to fund those part-time positions in the new areas under this model we would be able to achieve the goal of offering program in this areas at a less cost than the program as it existed previously. MNPS is committed to providing the additional facilities, basic technology with computer labs and those kinds of things, community and school advertising, as well as some logistical support for the program. And we would be providing administrative management of the program, including teacher and volunteer recruitment for the classes, class development, community partnerships, and additional advertising for the new locations. This partnership would provide greater access to workforce development classes, soft professional skills classes, as well as cultural classes to the community. 2 years ago, I sat before you as a new executive director of a department that was completely starting over. Today, I sit before you as executive director of a vital program that supports Nashvillians in their efforts to be lifelong learners, which is something the city has shown a great commitment to through this program. We've worked as a department to rebrand and market, to connect with our students through social media, to build our human capital through staff restructuring, volunteers, grants, and interns. We've retooled the department to be more efficient and better equipped to meet the dynamic needs of the Nashville community. My first year before you, we had 86 classes for the year, $14,000 in student fees, and about 500 students. Now, although we still only have one location, we've served over 16,000 students, collected over $50,000 in fees, and held over 186 classes this year. We're still growing. There's a lot of room for growth in this city, and we're moving forward in this model to expand to more locations and offer this service to more people. Then and now, I'm excited about the opportunity that we have to provide adult education to the city of Nashville.
Thank you, and good work.
Thank you.
That's impressive.
Good job.
What, could you just give the viewing audience just a sample of what sort of courses you offer in classes?
We offer some of everything that anybody could think of. We have grant writing classes. We offer Italian 1, 2, and 3, Spanish, French, oh no, not French yet, German. We offer Zumba and canning, a gardening class, Dutch oven cooking, pottery, stained glass, fencing for youth and adults. We're one of the few places in the city, and you don't have to have any equipment. You can just come and learn and take advantage. Guitar classes.
Maybe what I need to do to take out my frustration. Fencing. I hadn't thought about that.
Computer classes for the beginner, as well as people who want to become experts in Word and PowerPoint and Excel. So we offer a whole host of classes. We also have a partnership with the Legal Aid Society to offer free legal information classes on a variety of legal topics, and we offer free financial literacy classes this year as well to help people with family budgeting, understanding checking and savings accounts, as well as credit and loans. So we were able to offer those classes at no cost. Do you have an average age of the person who attends? The average age would be in the early 40s. However, we have a growing population of people in the mid-20s to early 30s that's starting to take advantage of the class as well, as we are connecting more with people through social media and just getting the word out to more people, and they're learning that this resource is available.
And are folks coming out of, say, interest in a hobby or picking up a language, or is it career related in many cases?
It's all of the above. So we have some people whose employers send them to come and take a class in Microsoft Word or in PowerPoint to enhance the skills of their employees. We have some people who are coming to learn a language. They're going on a trip to Italy and they want to learn a little bit of Italian, or they work in an environment where Spanish would be a helpful tool for them to have, and so they want to come and learn Spanish. And then we have some people who are just coming for fitness, and they're just coming for a hobby or something like that. So it's a whole variety of needs that bring people to our location. But what we're finding is that once people come, they tell other people about it, and they take more and more classes. So they're pleased with the service that they're being offered, that they continue to be repeat customers.
And are there sessions throughout the year, or how does the calendar work for you?
We have 3 sessions. We have a winter session and a fall session that are both 12 weeks, and our summer session is 8 weeks.
Well, it's very impressive.
No, it's great.
You
It's
got any
great
questions, Rich?
No, I mean, I think it's just, a great success. I think your goal of growing, stabilizing and now trying to grow at small pace is clearly the way to go. And, if you think back on this program, it was it was really in bad shape. I mean, it really, for all purposes, had really ceased, and and we were getting much value for the dollars we were spending, and now I think we're getting honestly a lot of value for not a lot of money. So I think it's been great, and you've done a great job in 2 years.
Thank
Three.
you. Yes,
Yeah, I remember your first time. I remember.
You were more nervous the first year.
And just let me say, as the chair, we certainly appreciate Ms. Curry's efforts and the efforts of the staff. We believe that fundamentally we have to have a good relationship with Metro Schools because of the locations of being able to have our services in different locations, and so they have they certainly have provided that. We're in the process of relocating our offices within the Cone building to one, I think, give us a better place for people to come in and to work within the work environment for our staff, but also that with the efforts around the achievement zone that are going on in the school system, we think it is a tremendous opportunity for us to be able to expand it beyond the Cone. It's still, we have found, it's still somewhat territorial for some people, and the opportunity that we think that's out there for us to be able to expand the program, we certainly want to employ the staff for exploring that and for working with that.
Good.
Yeah, well, great job. We're very pleased.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good way to.
Good positive way to end the day's budget hearings for today.